The ancient world saw many powerful leaders, but none shaped history as deeply as Augustus Caesar. His rise was not simple. His journey began as a quiet boy with no army, no wealth, and no special advantage. Yet within a few decades, he became the most powerful man on earth. This is the story of a young Roman who transformed a collapsing republic into an empire that would live for centuries. Augustus was born as Gaius Octavius. He came from a respected but not famous family. As a child, he was small in body but strong in mind. People often said he looked sickly, but inside him lived a sharp, patient intelligence. Instead of shining on the battlefield, he stood out for his calm thinking. He listened more than he spoke. He watched more than he acted. This patience would soon change the world. Everything shifted the moment Julius Caesar, the great Roman general, noticed him. Caesar saw something rare in the boy, something quiet but powerful. And then history turned. When Julius Caesar was assassinated, a secret was revealed. Octavius was made Caesar's adopted son and the main heir. No one expected this, not even Octavius. Overnight, the shy young man gained a new name and a new destiny. He became Gaius Julius Caesar Octavianus, the heir to the most famous Roman alive. But Rome was not peaceful. After Caesar's murder, the city fell into chaos. Powerful men fought for control. Octavian was only a teenager, with no army of his own. Many believed he would fail. Many believed he would be forgotten. But he moved with quiet purpose. He gathered loyal soldiers. He built alliances. And he stepped into a world of danger with remarkable calm. He formed a temporary alliance with Mark Antony and Lepidus. Together, they hunted down Caesar's killers. This group was called the Second Triumvirate. It ruled Rome with iron force. But alliances built on power rarely last. Soon, tensions grew. Suspicion grew. Rome again slid toward war. And the two great figures left standing were Octavian and Mark Antony. Antony formed his own power base. He allied himself with Cleopatra of Egypt. Their partnership alarmed the Roman people. Octavian used this fear. He positioned himself as the protector of Rome. A final war erupted, the last war of the Roman Republic. At the Battle of Actium, Octavian won a decisive victory. Antony and Cleopatra's forces collapsed. Their deaths followed soon after. Octavian stood alone. Now he faced a new problem: how to rule Rome without appearing like a king. Kings were hated in Roman culture. So he used strategy instead of force. He accepted certain powers, then he refused others. He played the role of a humble servant of Rome. But in reality, he held ultimate authority. The Senate rewarded him with a new title, Augustus. It meant the revered one. Rome officially entered a new era. The Roman Empire had begun. As Augustus, he changed Rome in ways no one before him had managed. One of his greatest achievements was creating long-lasting peace, called the Pax Romana. For over 200 years, Rome experienced stability, safety, and strong leadership. Roads improved, trade grew, cities flourished, art and literature reached new heights. This new age marked one of the brightest chapters in human history. He also reformed the army. Instead of temporary soldiers, he created a professional standing force loyal to the state. He established the Praetorian Guard, an elite group tasked with protecting the emperor. His reforms touched almost every part of Roman life: government, taxes, city planning, law, and culture. But Augustus was not only a builder. He was also a human being with weaknesses and pain. His personal life was often difficult. His marriage to Livia Drusilla brought him stability, but he struggled with family problems. He placed great hopes on his heirs, but many died young. The question of succession troubled him deeply. Yet he continued to lead Rome with remarkable discipline. Despite his power, Augustus preferred moderation. He lived without the extreme luxury seen in later emperors. He believed in order, duty, and careful planning. His leadership style created a model that many emperors tried and failed to copy. When Augustus finally died at age 75, the empire mourned him deeply. His final words reflected a man who believed he had played his part well. After his death, the Senate declared him a god. His influence survived not only in Rome, but also across continents, across centuries, and across cultures. His legacy shaped Europe, the Middle East, and even modern governments. His rise from an unremarkable boy to the founder of an empire remains one of the most extraordinary stories in human history. His life teaches that power earned through patience, strategy, and vision can last far longer than power won through force alone. In the end, Augustus Caesar was not simply Rome's first emperor. He was the architect of an entire world, a world whose echoes still shape our lives today.